Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Little black dresses, LBDs. That's what I want to chat to you and show you today. But not just any little black dress. I want to show you the 1950s vintage style little black dress for evening, for cocktail. Just like the dress I'm wearing. I bought a few dresses on eBay and a couple from the thrift store, and they're all inspired by that 1950s vintage look, which I think is absolutely perfect for evening wear. And they're all LBDs, little black dresses. This one that I'm wearing, the style is called a sheath dress. A sheath dress is pretty much straight up and down, but it's pinched in at the waist. It's perfect for evening and cocktail. It doesn't usually go far below the knee. It usually sits on the knee, maybe a little bit below, but it's pinched in at the waist. It has a pencil skirt. This is called a sheath dress, so they're just perfect for evening. They're very simplistic. And in the 1950s vintage style look, they wore a lot of sheath dresses out, particularly of an evening. This is a Bolero, this little cardi that I'm wearing. Boleros were incredibly popular in the 1950s. I'm sure that most of us have seen them before, perhaps in the movies. Grace Kelly and all those gorgeous actresses wore them in the movies. They're really handy when you're going out of an evening and for trans-seasonal, when you just want something a little bit light on, but you don't want a full jacket or a cardi is not appropriate. They're also great for covering up your arms. Obviously, this is a lace one. They come in every fabric possible. They were incredibly popular, particularly for evening wear in the 1950s, and I think they're really handy to own in your wardrobe. They're always cropped. They're usually short sleeve, sometimes like this one, 3/4 sleeve. They're amazingly handy to own, a Bolero. So I want to show you a variety, as I said, that I purchased from eBay, and these are all labels and designers that, well, they go in that direction. That's their thing. The 1950s or the vintage look is their thing. So they specialize in that, and they do clothing that are, well, maybe they're replicas, but they're more inspired by that era. And you can find a lot of this on eBay, and they're a lot more economical than buying them new, because collectors collect them obviously and sell them on to you. None of these dresses I paid more than $25. I think that's pretty economical for an evening cocktail dress, or just a party dress, or just a dress to wear out to dinner anywhere of an evening. LBDs, 1950s, vintage inspired, eBay thrift shop haul. That's what I want to show you today. I've got a little collection to show you. Now, the fabrics that they used then were very luxe fabrics. They were gorgeous fabrics. There was velvets and brocades and silks and silk satins and Organza. I'm trying to think of all the names, and chiffons. The top of this dress is actually a silk. It's a satin silk. It's got gorgeous little hearts on it. I love that, pink hearts on it. And it's a sheath dress, as I said, because it's pinched in at the waist, and it's the perfect length for someone that's petite in particular. It just sits just a tad below my knee. It's a great length. And the Bolero, of course, to add to it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel before, go down below this video, see the subscribe button, press that subscribe button, and if you want to, give me a like. Oh, there's a bell there as well. That bell's for weekly notifications of my videos, because I do quite a few of these videos on beauty, fashion, styling, hair, makeup, all the fun things women in their 50s and 60s love to chat about. Okay, so let's get on to it. I'm just going to show you, I don't know whether we'll call it a fashion show or what it is. I'm just going to show you a variety of dresses. Most of them are sheath style, straight up and down sheath style, pinched at the waist sheath style, but there's a couple that aren't. I'm just going to show you now, so hang about. So hey girls, I really hope you enjoyed my video today about LBDs, little black dresses, 1950s, vintage style, eBay, thrift shop, pre-loved. I finished off with what we call now a skater dress. A skater dress is fitted in the bodice and it flares out, and it's fitted in the waist as well. These were really popular also in the 1950s. I think it's always a popular style, this one. And my little beaded cardi with the diamante buttons, it's really gorgeous. This is from a label where, an Australian label, Alana Hill. Alana Hill's famous in Australia for doing inspired 1950s or vintage style looks, and she does it incredibly well and uses top-end textiles. The dress is a netted fabric, it's embossed netted fabric. It's a gorgeous fabric. It's also an Alana Hill. So there are a lot of labels that reproduce these 1950s vintage style looks. Don't you love this cardi? Those diamante buttons are just gorgeous. So thank you for watching today, ladies, and see you next time. Bye bye.